Another question from a caller. I kind of know the answer to this because you talk about this a lot, but, taking questions. So she wanted to know from a health perspective, is there any time you ever would recommend fasting in regards to helping someone with their health?
There have been studies in which rheumatoid arthritis and similar things just are completely relieved during a week-long fast, but then it would come back as soon as the person eats again. And that's partly because your cortisol increases tremendously when you're not eating. And what the cortisol is doing is converting your muscle tissue mostly into fuel to live on, and at the same time it's having an anti-inflammatory effect. But the bowel is really the basic cause of most of the degenerative inflammatory diseases. And so there's a tremendous good reason for thinking that fasting is therapeutic. And I've seen animals with huge tumors that just refuse to eat, and if their owners just let them sit around not eating, they would recover and live for years. So the lack of appetite during sickness is a natural opportunity to fast, and sometimes it has a therapeutic effect. But since the reason the bowel is so connected to the inflammatory diseases is that besides the bacteria that produce things such as lactic acid and endotoxin, each of which has its range of harmful toxic effects, the intestine itself produces a tremendous amount of serotonin.
Mm-hmm.
And the serotonin, if it isn't detoxified right away, it promotes not only fibrosis and inflammation, but multiplication of cells in the blood vessels, thickening them, and promoting tumor growth, and just about every degenerative condition you can think of. So if you can lighten the inflammation load in the intestine, you can achieve the same thing as fasting, even though you can still keep absorbing nutrients if you just do it in a way that you don't either produce endotoxin, lactic acid, or serotonin excess. And partly that means using a very easily digested diet, avoiding the undercooked vegetable matter, for example, that can't be digested by human enzymes and provides good food for bacteria, and having other easily digested or slightly antimicrobial foods, raw carrots or boiled bamboo shoots, for example, have germicides that prevent bacterial growth.
So I hope that answers the questions for, I think it was Judy, in regards to fasting.